What's up guys, I'm back with another video. Today I'm doing something a little bit different. Most of the time I do mom related content and like young mom stuff, but today I'm gonna do art related content. For those of you who don't know, I'm an artist, I'm a painter, I like to draw. I'm actually pretty good at it. I took AP art classes my last 2 years of high school, and my senior year I actually scored really high on my portfolio. Okay, as I was saying, senior year I scored really high on my AP portfolio. They score AP portfolios and AP tests on a scale of 1 to 5, and sometimes, like rarely, somebody will get a 6, but it's like unheard of. And typically a 4 is like really good, and people usually strive for 4s. But my senior year I got a 5, which is like rare, and I was pregnant while I did it. And what it is what the portfolio is a concentration of 12 pieces and a breadth of 12 pieces, and the concentration has to pretty much, like, they don't have to be in the same medium, but they all have to connect in some kind of way. And I wish I had pictures of mine. I'm sure they're on my computer somewhere, but I did them on brown toned paper with ink and some colored pencil, and it was like a journey of like this girl, and she was defeating the monster, and I made like 12 pieces, like telling the story about how she like overcame, and it was actually really cool. And then I submitted a breadth of 12 pieces. Stop, baby, you're gonna knock over the camera. With like different mediums, and those don't have to have anything to do with one another. They're actually, the purpose is to show your variety. And so this was part of my concentration my junior year, and this is a self-portrait of me in acrylic. It took me a couple of days to finish, and I actually really like it. I'm trying to sell it, but nobody will buy it. And then I prefer to work on darker paper. Like, I don't like to work on light paper for some reason, and if I do have light paper, I make the background dark. This is one that I did a couple weeks ago of Everett that I never really finished because I didn't like the way that it was looking. This was also part of my concentration junior year, so like it went along with this one, and this story was actually different. It was about like a girl who like became a celestial being, hence the stars and everything. And I'm also trying to sell this one, but nobody wants to buy this one either. I guess people don't appreciate art anymore. This one I submitted part of my senior year breadth. It's an acrylic on toned paper, and these are actually my feet. I took a picture of my feet and painted them because I needed more variety to turn in for my portfolio. And this one's also for sale. All of my artwork's for sale, but nobody wants to buy them. Then this one is a drawing in ink on toned paper of my school, and this one I also turned in senior year for my portfolio in the breadth section. And this one took me like a day or two to finish, and I took a picture of my school. I actually don't know, I think I sat in the hallway and sketched it, and then took a picture to do all the details and the line work and stuff. Let me get it closer so you can see. I actually really like this one. I doubt anybody will buy this one because they're not familiar with my school, so it doesn't really like mean anything to anybody. And then 2 days ago I did this still life, and typically I don't do still lifes. I'm more of a portrait person. But I like to do a still life every once in a while to keep my variety open and make sure that I can still do different kinds of art, because I'm gonna be getting my associates in art soon, meaning I'm gonna have to be taking some art classes in college, and I want to be an art teacher, and so I need to keep my memory alive with how to do different things, how to do different varieties of work. And this one is also in acrylic. I actually got these really bad quality acrylic paints from like Walmart, and then I didn't like the consistency, so then I had to order some Liquitex paint thinner or paint thickener gel on Amazon so that I could use the paint that I bought, and that's what I used to do this. The canvas is actually white, but I painted it black because I prefer darker backgrounds. I think it makes the color pop more. And then this still life, I'm not sure if I'm done with or not. I really want it to sell because right now I make money doing Uber Eats, but I feel like I really want to make a career out of art, and if I could make money from just like painting my life away, I would. This took me about 3.5 hours total. My mother suggested that I add more to the background. I'm thinking of like doing another bottle or a wine glass or a candle or something, adding to it, because apparently it's boring, was the critique that I got from some people. So I don't know. I'm gonna put it up for sale. I don't really have a website. I just post things on my art Instagram, which is different from my main Instagram. It's called @Ainslee Draws. I'll link it in the description. So mostly I just post pictures of stuff and I say this is for sale, like message me if you want to buy it, and then I can figure out if they're local, then we can do a pickup or a drop off, or if they're foreign or far away, then we can figure out shipping with an address, and there might be an extra charge for shipping because shipping's expensive. Oh my gosh, I did a commission for this one lady. She wanted me to draw her daughter, and I did it on this massive canvas, like this big, and I did it in pen ink, and it took me like a week to finish. It was this huge drawing of a baby, and I charged her like $50 or $75 for it, and then just to ship it to her was $75. And so I actually had to ask her to send me more money so that I could just break even, and I didn't make any profit off of it at all. I actually would have lost money if she didn't pay me more. So that was a lesson that I learned from shipping a commission to somebody for the first time. I need to be really careful about taking commissions though, because typically I take too many and then I don't have the time to do them, and then people get mad that it's not the right quality or it wasn't done on time. And so if I do start taking commissions and doing artwork for money, I need to figure out a schedule. Like I might only just take 3 paintings a month, and then next month will be open for 3 more paintings, and then I'll have a wait list, just to give myself time to create good quality work. And then maybe I can make a business out of it. I'm not sure. So many people have messaged me asking me if I can do work for them, and I keep turning them down because I know how stressful it gets to do work for people. So this painting that I did a couple days ago, I recorded a time lapse of me working on it from start to finish, just to show my process, and that you should trust the process and that it can always start to look better, because in the beginning it looked really bad when I started working on it, and I was like, oh my gosh, the quality of this paint is terrible. But I made it work, and I feel like it turned out pretty good. So I am going to let that time lapse run right now. that. It took me about 3.5 hours total. And during that time, Everett was pretty much just running around and like destroying my room behind me. And so that's kind of what he does. Like, I only paint when he's able to entertain himself or he's asleep. So I don't really have a lot of that time, and I'm doing college right now. So most of the time that I would spend painting, I do working on school. And then come fall, I'm gonna be doing 3 classes instead of just this one. So, you know, school gets really demanding. And sometimes I wish that I had more time to work on painting and drawing because it's something that I love to do. Like, sometimes I look at stuff that I make and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm actually talented and there's something that I'm good at, because most of the time I feel like... Anyway, this video was just to like show y'all another part of my life, aside from being a mom. There's other things that I do besides watch my toddler all day and work and do school. I'm actually good at something. And hopefully this raised awareness for my art that's for sale. Stop bumping the camera. Yeah, so all of this art is for sale. If you saw something you like, go ahead and shoot me a message on Instagram or reach out to me any way that you know how. I'm usually pretty good about responding to comments and reading comments and answering messages and DMs and all of that. Somebody's making an appearance. Hi, you want to say hi to the video? Yay! Anyway, thank y'all so much for watching. Let me know in the comments if you want to see more art-related content. This video was really fun to record, and I actually got to do something that I like for a change. So let me know if you want to see more of this or if you want me to go back to regular mom-related content. I can do both. I need to know what you, my subscribers, like to see from me. So let me know.